Hey guys, it's Kylie. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be reviewing my first ever Boxycharm box. If you aren't aware what it is, it's a subscription box where you pay $25 a month and you get 5 full-size beauty-related products in return. If you want to see what I get in future boxes, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on those, and let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, you get a little card that has your information about your products on it, and my first project I'm going to be trying is the Grace and Stella Anti-Wrinkle Energizing Eye Masks, and you're supposed to leave these on for 15 to 20 minutes, and they're supposed to help with dark circles and puffiness and I think anti-aging, and so I'm going to pop those on. You get 12 little eye masks in this entire box, and it retails for $21. Packaging is really cute. First impressions, they feel really cooling and they aren't burning my eyes or anything, which is nice because I have really sensitive skin, and so I'm gonna leave these on for 20 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, it's been 20 minutes and it's time to see if my under eyes are burnt off, like in that one episode of Shameless where V and Kevin were selling those Escar Gold eye patches and everybody had those burnt strips under their eyes. I think we're good. These are funny. It'd be nice to keep them in the fridge so they're nice and cold when you put them on. And it says you don't have to wash your face afterwards, like you don't have to rinse off the serum. It doesn't feel overly sticky. I don't think there was a whole lot of product on the eye patches, but they did feel really like, I don't know, just kind of refreshing. I immediately am not noticing a huge difference in my under eyes, but they do feel a little bit more moisturized. And now it's time to try out the next product. Next product is the Clear Skin Club Vitamin C Boosting, Brightening, Vitamin C Brightening Booster. This retails for $50, $49.95, so that's cool. Again, I do have fairly sensitive skin, and so if this burns at all, I'm gonna go wash it off. It's very nice packaging, very pretty blue, kind of matte frosted bottle with a nice little squeezy dropper. Ooh, it's kind of thick. It's usually how much I put on of my other serums. Hopefully it's not too much. Maybe we should look at directions. Mix 3 drops to enhance your cream or serum. Can be applied in the morning and evening. Oh, or as a serum you can apply 3 drops directly to your neck and face. This claims to be brightening, and it's supposed to protect your skin from UV damage and reduce eventual signs of aging. Obviously can't test that one. Feels like a pretty nice kind of hydrating serum. My skin's a little bit tacky after wearing that. Obviously, I can't tell you if it works right away, but if I notice, I'll keep using it, and if I notice any big differences in my skin, I will let you guys know. Okay, next product. This next one is the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultra Moisture for Eyes. Just looks like a nice moisturizing eye cream. This one wasn't originally supposed to come in the box, but since it was my first time, there was a little promo code that I could use to get this guy for free. And I just looked up on Ulta's website, and apparently it is normally $70. And so that's pretty cool that I got this for free. So just, if it's your first time looking at a Boxycharm, make sure you scavenge for those promo codes, because I think that's a pretty typical thing for them to have. I personally don't think I would ever spend $70 on an eye cream. I just don't really think they're worth it. I feel like I can get the same effects from bringing my moisturizer just in my eye area. But I mean, I will definitely use this up, and if for some reason I do see dramatic differences in my under eyes, I will let you guys know. It feels nice and moisturizing. There isn't a really strong fragrance. Oh, I guess I didn't really smell anything else. Kind of have allergies right now. It smells a little bit fruity. Smell these patches. No, those don't smell like anything, which is nice because fragrance, again, is not always the best to sensitive skin. Alright, the next few products are eye makeup products, and so I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have some thoughts after having these products on my skin for a little bit longer. I don't know which of the 3 new skincare products was doing it, or if it was just a mix of the 3. I did get a little bit of redness in my kind of pore area around my nose. It's kind of covered with foundation now. It didn't burn or anything, but just something to be mindful of. And then on this side with my concealer, I feel like it didn't blend out quite as seamlessly as it normally does. And if you ever find that a product doesn't mix well with your makeup, you can always just stick to using it in your nighttime routine so you don't have to have makeup on top of it. But that could be a one-time thing. We'll see how it layers when I use these things on their own, and when I layer them with makeup just on other days. It could just be my skin today, but I'll keep you guys updated on my thoughts. Now the next product I got is the Quick Color Switch. This guy retails for $17. Basically it's a dry makeup brush cleaner, so it has a little sponge guy in here, and you're supposed to be able to take a dirty makeup brush. Let's see if I can find one. This one, if you can see, not really. It has a little bit of a purple eyeshadow on it, and if I wanted to use it, I'm supposed to just be able to swirl it in here, and that'll take the colors off. So I will use that with the other products today. The next product is the Pure Festival eyeshadow palette. This guy retails for $36. Let's see if I can get it out of the box. Okay, gotta be smarter than the packaging. Oh, some of these colors look like ones I don't have. I like this peachy tone. I don't really know what I want to do. It has a nice mirror in it. Oh look, there's you guys. So let's see. I'll take a dirty brush. This one has some yellow on it. We'll try to use this guy. Oh, there's some yellow getting on that sponge. And now I'm gonna take some of this peachy tone. This is called Dreamland, and I'm gonna start buffing that in my crease as my initial transition shade. Seems like a fairly soft eyeshadow. You see, you get a little bit of kickback when you dip into the palette, so you're gonna want to tap off your brush so you don't get any fallout on your face, especially if you have your foundation on already. So far I'm liking how this color builds up. This formula doesn't seem to be blending out quite as easily as some of my other ones, but if you just use your patience, you can get there. So now I am gonna take Insta-Worthy, which is kind of just like a step down from Dreamland. It's a little bit more brown in it. Using that same brush and just using that to kind of define the outer corner and a little bit deeper in that crease. I really like this shade. It's pretty. I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go next with this palette, and so I swatched some of the things. Here is Euphoric. We have Pure Bliss, Photo Op, Dreamland, Turn It Up, Insta-Worthy, Vibes, On Set, and then we have Utopia, Electric, Fantasy World, and VIP Pass. And so I think what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of Photo Op just to deepen up that outer corner a little bit more. It's not doing too much. Did a little bit. I'm gonna go in with On Set now. Just that deeper brown. See if that'll do the trick. Yeah, it's doing a better job. And now, oh man, I don't know how this is gonna look. I'm gonna take a little bit of Fantasy World, this purple shade, and put that on my outer corner. Let's see how many colors we can pack onto our eyeballs. It's Really pretty color. Sometimes I don't love swatches because I feel like they don't actually tell you how they apply onto the eyeball. I like doing swatches because it kind of gives you a sense of the color story of the palette and where you want to go. Okay, and now I'm gonna take a little bit of electric and run that just on the very outer portion of my lower lash line. Okay, I have this brush, has some stuff on it. So I'm gonna use this guy again. So far I like this. Obviously you still wanna give your brushes a good deep clean every now and then, but if you have a brush that you wanna use for the same look, just with different colors, I think this is a great option. So you don't have to get your brush wet with other kind of brush cleaners. So again, I'm taking electric, just that blue shade, and buffing it right on this corner. This is in no way a makeup tutorial. I do not know how this look is going to turn out. I'm just playing with the formula. Blend that out with my finger. Now I'm going to take another brush. Make sure that's clean in our little guy here. And I'm going to go into Photo Op and kind of use that to blend out that blue. So I wet my brush with just some of the Milani setting spray, and I'm gonna line my eyes with the same electric color, just the blue. And I'm gonna give myself just a little wing. Re-intensify that blue on the bottom while we're here. This might not be the best formula to apply wet. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of Pure Bliss on my finger. Oh, not that finger. That finger has purple on it. And put that on the inner half of my lid. And I am going to cover this with the last product in the box, but I want to have a nice little base down. So I'm not worried about it being too clean. Just roughly packing it on, and then I might take a brush to blend out the edges. I'm finding that I get quite a bit of fallout with these more metallic shades, and so it might be a good idea to do your foundation first with this palette. Or not your foundation. It might be a good idea to do your eyes first with this palette. Just blending out those edges. That is a really pretty color though. And my last product is the StudioMakeup Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Pink. And this guy retails for $25. And so this alone is the price of the box itself. Okay, so it's definitely more of like an eye topper instead of like a cream eyeshadow. It has some pretty shimmer in it, but it's not very opaque. More so just a little extra sparkle, kind of like my e.l.f. NJ Kissa eyeshadow toppers. Just gonna pat that along here. And lightly pat it with a brush. So I went ahead and I took a little bit of Euphoric just on my inner corners, and gotta say this isn't my favorite look I've ever done. I wish I would have kept to more of these warmer shades instead of trying to mix this blue in, but you know, again, this is not a makeup tutorial. We're just trying to play with the formula and see how we like things. I want to say with the cream eyeshadow, be careful layering it up because it does get a little bit clumpy, but nothing too bad. Again, I kind of like that all over shimmer, and so I'd like to see how this lays down on a matte, just kind of like fluffed everywhere. I'm excited to use this again. Now I'm just gonna go pop on some mascara, maybe a little bit of lip balm, and I'll be right back. Now that my makeup is done, you can see the eye look that I got. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a little bit chunky, just layering that shimmer over the metallic shadow from the Pure palette. I have to say, it's not my favorite eyeshadow palette I've ever gotten. It's also not my least favorite. I really like this peachy tone and this kind of more muted peachy tone. I'm excited to play with it and see. Just, you know, you gotta work with the formula. Every palette works differently. You gotta figure out what kind of brushes and if shadows work wet or whatnot. I'm excited to get more looks out of it and to test it out. I will let you know if it becomes a favorite. So after everything is all added up, the total of the box is oh man. The total of the box is $151.95, and that's not even including the $70 eye cream that I got as a little add-on with the code. I forgot to mention I will leave my referral link down in the cards, and I can put my little referral code up here. You in no means whatsoever have to use it, but it'll get me a couple extra points if I want to use them towards other products later on. If you guys sign up for Boxycharm, you can give other people your link, and those points that you get from other people using your referral link you can put towards buying little products like these on their website. I'm really excited with the products I got this month. If you got anything really exciting, let me know what you got down below. And again, if you want to see more videos like this, I'll be getting a new Boxycharm every month. And so subscribe so you don't miss out on those. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday.